Hey guys. So, it's Saturday night. At the end of this little clip I'm doing here, I'm going to be inserting a clip of the final walkthrough of the trailer. More or less, it was just kind of like me documenting damages, shit like that, whatever. Which obviously, like, I'm not going to be like a pain in the ass on all that stuff. Like, I know how it is, but just wanted to in case. And, yeah, so anybody who didn't see that other trailer walkthrough and stuff like that, you can kind of see this. We've seen the other one, kind of basically the same. Just wanted to mention that. I already partially threw my cigarette. I started it, but I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and do my video now before I feed the dogs and stuff. Usually I feed them afterwards. They're going to be eating good tonight, though. Check that out. Hell yeah. That's some actual meat for them. I'm gonna hook them up, but some older meat found in the fridge. Been there for quite some time and got from a person. So just, one of them deals. Always love doing that. Yeah, it's been raining like crazy, so past couple days. Well, actually, I guess it just started last night. And then kind of is coming on today. It's rained off and on. The parts trailer, the one I'd showed and stuff, I'd finally got like the posts and everything sawed. I got all that taken care of and shit. So everything is down. It's just a matter of hauling the shit, which is going to be a pain in the ass because these posts were like solid fucking oak. They're heavy as fuck. I can't even pick them up. I either have to like pick them up on one end and then kind of walk them to flop them, you know what I'm saying? Like, or I can kind of drag them, but it's been so like wet and slippery. My gloves and stuff like that are completely soaked and stuff, so I couldn't really get a grip to drag them much. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I've got a bunch of boards, just some kind of like random wood and stuff too. I gotta haul. That's what I'm gonna try to do tomorrow, weather permitting, and as much as I can do without getting gassed. Because starting day after tomorrow, of course, it's been the 80s. It's high humidity and everything right now, but starting Monday, it's gonna be like say in the 90s, and it's gonna be rough. Got a Jeep guy, maybe a Jeep guy coming through. Just a car, man. That's weird. It's 1:30 a.m., guys. Of course, it's the weekend, and motherfuckers are always goofy out here on the weekend and stuff. Well, sometimes. But anyways, so there's that. Big news about the main trailer. Got it rented out. I'll be honest with you guys. Going through fucking with people in the application process and all this other stuff, huge pain in the ass. I made that video about what not to do. Realistically speaking, we got 3 applications filled out in our time frame, which, yeah, technically we could have waited longer. But I had a lot of tire kickers. The majority of people that was asking us about it was like young single moms, like a fuckload of kids and stuff. And it's just like, bro, I literally had somebody the last day we was doing it or whatever message like, hey, it's just me and my 6 kids. So 7 people in a fucking 2-bedroom like trailer, bro. That's wild, you know what I'm saying? Which I know some motherfuckers do. Some motherfuckers do what you gotta do and stuff like that. But it's like, the place will be destroyed. So basically, we had the people that I done the video on, like bringing you goofy buddy with you people. We had people that we actually would have preferred. They were nice, normal-ish, it was the two middle-aged people, and then they had the kid or the grandkid and stuff like them. They ended up finding another place, which I'll be completely honest with you, I would have been a bit surprised had they had went with it, just because it would have kind of been a significant downgrade, I feel like, from like kind of their current thing. Of course, they would have been close to the dad that they want to take care of and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So things like that would have made sense, would have spent a lot of time over there, you know. They can definitely afford a better place, and currently have been living in a better place. So it's kind of like understandable, you know. But the guy we ended up getting, it's just him, and he's got a couple kids. They don't live with him. They'll probably be come down chilling once in a while type thing, I guess, you know. But they're like teenagers and stuff. And the guy just kind of works all the time. I mean, he's all right. He seems nice. He's all right. You know, I like him all right. You know, we get along. He's paying cash, which is the main one of the main things for me. The job that he's at does drug tests and stuff. Of course, he looks like he might have been on stuff. He's originally from a place. He's also a Gen Xer, so, and he was in the military, so it's kind of like that's like a combo for, might have done some meth at some point. He's a little older though, like I say, so he's probably not really fucking with it much now, you know, if I just had to guess. But I'm going to do my cigarette, fuck it. But you know, whatever. I mean, people's like that, shit happens, you know, stuff like that. He works 12-hour shifts 5 days a week. It's not that I dislike this or anything, but it's always just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? People are weird because they're always easily threatened by like a younger person doing stuff. So it's kind of like I had to hear his life story about all the things he's done, been to, has done, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff. It's kind of like, yeah, okay, buddy, and that's fine, you know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, and I'm not trying to, like, to me, it's not a dick showing contest or anything like that. It's like, I don't need a list of your, and this was after he'd already, you know, we've already decided on him, like the guy and everything like that. I mean, he's pretty chill, whatever. Just him, that's the main thing. But it's like, you know, he like I say, he's got the money, he had enough money to fucking get everything set up and do what he had to do, you know what I'm saying? And, starting to rain again. But anyways, though, so I don't need a list of your accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to make yourself feel better about having to rent off a young person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibe I was getting. But, you know, whatever, though. Like, I mean, it makes me feel good that people consider me young enough to have to fucking be like that. But whatever. You know, it's not that I disliked it. It's just kind of like, I didn't need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully it all goes well. I mean, we got everything legally binding, contract, everything's good. So, you know, he pays me cash, just chills and lives and does his thing. Also got the gravel spread over there, so that's great. Yeah. That's the main thing. But that being said, like, in the town that we're in the area that we're in, and what we're doing, you know, I don't expect everybody to be the fucking, like, the most normalest, sanest fucking people known to man or whatever, you know. Excuse me. And most people in this world are NPCs. Like I said, I like the guy, but it's just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like people. But then again, it's like, he works from like 4 to 4 or something like that, and he works like 45 minutes away. or it's like 4:30 to 4:30. It's like 45 minutes away. So it's kind of like, uh, I won't even really be seeing him much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll meet up with him and stuff to get my check and everything, or my cash for the rent. And might see him in passing if I'm over there fucking around working on the place and stuff like that for the Better Built Barn, which I'm going to call Monday. Go ahead and get on the schedule for them to go ahead and have it moved over and get to work on that. Also, what I'm doing in the meantime, just to help supplement income unless anything happens and stuff like that, is I'm going to be going through the application process to try to sign up to do the Spark driver for Walmart stuff, just to kind of supplement a little bit of income and stuff if need to be. I think that may be what I end up doing, instead of just kind of slinging some burgers or whatever, you know what I'm saying, which is fine with me. Like, I just don't want to miss my daughter. Like, it'd be a lot better if I could go, like, work 6, 7 in the morning, whatever time they start or something like that, until about, like, noon or something, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, just kind of here and there. And that way I get the rest of the evening and stuff. I'm not bound by, like, a rotating schedule of fucking shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because realistically, with 2 rentals set up and then the money that I'll be making and stuff, like, won't really, and plus kind of some of the other stuff, you know, won't really be needing a whole lot. Really, it's just like a few $100. So, really just make a few $100 a month, stuff like that, to kind of ride it out. Or, you know, might like it, might fucking just ball hard on it for a while, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't want to wear the car out and shit, but yeah, so I think that might be what I try to do. But that's the main thing. Basically, just been going over there working, working on that, working on the parts trailer. Got it all down and good. I've been doing some hauls and just kind of deconstructing and constructing the main trailer. So been doing that. Also, my wife had got me a Digimon Storytime Strangers and stuff for Father's Day. Well, my daughter, but my wife got it, you know, of course, and stuff. So I've been playing the fuck out of that. I've been really enjoying it. Digimon's so fucking cool. My daughter, like I say, she's into it and everything. We watch it sometimes. Most time in the mornings, whenever I get up with her, she has to watch 2 things because it's kind of like what we like watching together. It's either a Digimon, which we're watching Tamers now. Like I say, we have been watching the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, like from the 80s and stuff, late 80s. And that's what she's been requesting a lot here recently. The other day she did request to watch Digimon again for a little bit, so we're kind of going through that. Again, probably have about 20 episodes left of Tamers and stuff, which I've been really enjoying. I love whenever they do the Digi-Evolutions and stuff on it, and like the skin peels off and stuff. It's pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, look it up, but it's cool. Like I say, she likes Pikachu and stuff too, you know, she likes Pokemon, she knows them and stuff. She's got some stuff. But she calls it Pikachu-mon, you know, just because she's used to Digimon and stuff, but yeah, so been doing that. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to do 2 hauls if I can. Like I say, the big shit, and then another haul, just some little shit. Because we got the big ass trailer still buried. The one I went and got in that one video a few months ago, if you guys seen that, from my father-in-law's. And I'm gonna try to get back to him here sometime. I'll probably hold on to it until like the fall time and stuff, though. Everything dies because they don't mow the yard good. It's gonna be hard as hell getting that motherfucker back up there. Especially the grass fucking as tall as the truck is. Fuck, I don't even know where I'm driving. Because that's where they want it parked at. But, so I'll do that. Then I did fix the jack on it. heated it up and kind of beat it back into place and stuff, and put reattached it. Still bent a little bit because I didn't want to heat up and work on like the plate that it sits on the trailer because it's kind of cracking and stuff. So I didn't do that. But I don't know if I talked about that before, but anyways, feel like I had. But anyways, then I'm going to take the little side by side with a little mini trailer and kind of pick up just some rando stuff, maybe some smaller junk and stuff, you know, like I say, 2 trailers worth, big trailer and little trailer, because I can't overload my truck too bad because the trailer's heavy as fuck. As soon as you drop it on the ball, like I say, the truck's squats a little bit. And like I say, I've got 2 massive fucking hills out here that I have to go over that's hard to pull. And like I say, the truck where it's just 1,500 and everything, you know. And also it's does this thing where it kind of acts like it wants to die a little bit, like flutters a little bit. I need to get fucking in there and work on that sometime. Been using it a lot. Been doing what we can though, you know. But yeah, so gonna try to do that. Also, gonna try to go to the bigger city that's, well, not even a city, a fucking bigger town that's got a little bit more shit. Gonna be doing a couple of trips up there this coming week. Probably try to do that Monday and Tuesday. One, I'm gonna go with my dad, because I want to take his truck, because again, mine ain't got brakes hardly. It's a cop magnet and it's fluttering a little bit and it ain't got air conditioning. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of, and also my dad loves spending time and doing stuff with me. So it's kind of like an outing for us both. He loves eating at fucking Bob Evans and stuff. So I got a little bit of rain coming in, so I'm trying to wrap this up. But do that because I got to get a few cinder blocks and a toilet for the Betterbilt barn. And then next day, I'm going to take my wife and daughter, and we're going to go, and I'm going to pick her out, or let her pick something out at GameStop. She loves going in there because they have a bunch of little action figures and things like that. She loves, like, Sonic series. I don't have anything Digimon. She does, like, Pokemon stuff. Usually got a bunch of Hello Kitty stuff, and, you know, so. I'm going to try to just wrap these few little loose ends up, and then chill a little bit and get to work on the Betterbilt barn. I'd say they probably won't deliver it. Like I said, it'd take them usually a couple weeks to kind of get me in on the delivering the Betterbilt barn. So I'm hoping I can wrap this stuff up and do a few things, then kind of have maybe about a week of some downtime where I can just fucking exist and enjoy and maybe see some of these new friends that we're starting to make and things like that, you know. But anyways, though, like I say, I'm going to attach that. If I can figure out how to do so, and it's like simple, I'm going to also attach a picture that I took of this cool ass mushroom that's growing down there and stuff as well. So we'll see. I may put that at the beginning of the video, so if you see that, that's what the fuck that is. But had like a little spider and some bugs and stuff living underneath it. Like it's their little house. It's cool as fuck. But anyways, though, you guys watched it all the way through. Appreciate it, and hope you have a good one. Well, guys, this here's it. It's probably noisy. I probably should turn that off. But anyways, it's been a weekend, so I've got like shit all over me. But anywho, found a guy for the rent trailer. So anyway, seems like a pretty good dude. He actually showed me his pay stubs. He makes like $4,500 a month roughly. Gets paid every week, which is big money for around here. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I just want to kind of do another walkthrough now that we've got everything finished up. And really, I know I kind of did this before, but this is going to kind of serve as my, because one of the things you got to have is like documentation of anything that's like fucked up. So that's going to be kind of what this video is as well. I got stuff all over my beanie, guys. Anyways, some holes there. Anyways, kind of check this out. It's stove's all good. Fire extinguisher. This is one of the main things. This window here doesn't have an inside pane, but Whatever, that's cool. Did I show this off? I think I showed this off, right? I put this in. The other one's fucked up. I don't know, I'm kind of proud of it because I've never did shit like that before. So this looks all good. Since that last video, I've got several subscribers. That cigarette video where I was sitting in here in the bathroom, fuck it. I think like I blew up for my standards and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get these door faces. Rough caulk job. This here's the thing that had to have the most. Of course, that one's been painted. You know, the shit is, it still kind of shows through a little bit. I wish so bad I would just replace all the flooring with that instead of keeping part of it. Make sure this works. It did the other day. Oh man, it was loud as hell. It works. There we go. Pretty proud how this bathroom turned out. Of course, I know shit here's already peeling. Stuff sucks. That is for Walmart. There's clear caulked all around. I guess you can see the shine on it a little bit. Door damage. I mean, I'm not gonna be too hard on people, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit happens and stuff. It is what it is, though. Documentation where everything's at. Just this gets changed. But yeah. Well, mini video. I'll talk more about it all in like another one, or maybe I'll just add this one into it since this is going to be kind of short. It's completed. As completed as it's going to be, anyways. So it's kind of like the more you look, the more you can find something. Yeah, I should have took a razor blade, and you know what I'm saying. But like I say, it's a single guy, divorced. He ain't gonna give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah, so appreciate you guys being on here with me for the journey. I'll do the video to kind of, which I may add this one into it, like I say, and just kind of talk about everything. So.